So what's your status for tonight?
I don't think I'm gonna go tonight. Uh, it just was a little sore today, waking up after getting some treatment and just a little sore. So,
What's the medical staff saying about the knee and what's really diagnosed as?
I mean, I don't think it's you know um, any diagnosis right now. It's just a matter of trying to get to the bottom of it and see what's really the problem. But what I'm hearing is it's not it won't get any worse, but it won't get any better. So it's just a matter of how much pain I can take while I'm out there playing. And like I said, last night, that some days are better than others.
You don't like surgery, but is there a fear that something might need to be
I
done
don't.
at some
Yeah, I
point?
don't. I'm not even looking forward to even discussing a surgery or anything like that. I'll explore as many other options as I can before I go under the knife and get surgery. Because we really don't know exactly. I can't tell you exactly what is the problem.
Have they mentioned that to you, that might be a possibility?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you're dealing with something like any knees, shoulders, anything like that, that will always be, a solution, an option. But, that was the last option.
Have they given you an idea of how much time you need right now to rest it?
No. I mean, they just been, let me go out there and try to figure it out as far as, if I take a day off, take 2 days off, how I react when I come back. I know I had the back problem in Houston. That week, really, helped out a lot, just, resting in and not being able to do nothing. Then I came back, it felt good at that point.
Are you having tests or are you going to continue? Do you have more planned?
Well, I mean, right now I haven't really, I'm gonna sit down with the team, with the doctors, just try to figure it out. Sit down with the coaches and just try to figure it out. There's no plan as of right now. So.
Is this team, I know you're struggling as a team, but when that happens, is it expected you're going to have conflicts with teammates and things of that nature?
I think anytime you're losing, on a team, I think it's the easy thing is to try to figure out what's the problem. And you will have some, whether it's guys pointing fingers, that thing happened in sports, that thing happened in the team sports. So it's just a matter of trying to diffuse that and trying to keep that away from, exactly what we're trying to do and trying to accomplish here.
But there are reports now that's going on right now with you guys.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've been, brought up to date on what's going on. Just with the Tim situation. Just to speak, solely on that situation. Me and Tim have no problems. If I wish I could bring him out here and have him next to me while I'm doing this interview, he'll tell you the same thing. And that's pretty much all I can say at that. Tim was a guy who I always wrap my arm around and put him under my wing since day one. Helped him through times when he's been down, and I will continue doing that.
Is it
Tim was
heat
a
of
guy.
the battle stuff, Carmelo?
I think it
comes up
is,
like
man.
that?
I think when you're trying to figure out ways to win, it's going to be times where you're trying to pull each other up and pick each other up. It just so happened that it's me and right now it was me and Tim. Well, not even right now. I mean, whatever words me and Tim had. Was 2 weeks ago, a week ago or something, like 5 games ago or something like that. So at this point, man, it's just, I try to just stay positive. I'm not a guy who, when darts are being thrown at me from, anonymous sources, that I would not, allow myself to throw those darts back at my teammates. Because the best thing I can do is be there for them, even when and if they feel in any kind of way about me personally, then I have to be there. And not do that.
It was also said that some guys approached you and said, they want you to shoot less or whatever. I mean, is anything?
No, I
like
don't
that?
think. No, I don't. I mean, we had a team meeting the other day, and whatever was said in that team meeting, it was said that's something amongst us as players. It was a players only meeting. But as far as the things that I'm hearing that was being said, none of that. Even came out and about in that meeting. Everybody had the platform to kind of speak their piece on what they felt about what's going on and how we can better the situation. But it wasn't no pointing fingers or anything like that, or solely pointing me out, to be the blame of what's going on. But, if that's what's going on, I accept it. I've accepted a lot of things in my career, a lot of things in my life, and I accept it now. I mean, we need somebody to, step up and accept that, and I don't have a problem with taking that blame.
Are you guys committed to the triangle? Because that was also part of
Yeah, I mean,
everything.
I'm honestly, man. I woke up today. We had the team breakfast or brunch, and every 5 minutes it was just something new that was coming out. First, it was the Tim situation, then it was, my situation, and then it's the triangle situation. We all committed. I mean, we all committed, to the triangle and to the system. We do have times where we do get frustrated. I mean, it happens when things are not going our way. That's just the nature of the game. But are we committed as a team to doing what's right by it? I mean, we are committed. We said that from day one.
So it was a players-only meeting that you guys had?
Yeah.
And you called it, or did?
No, I mean, we felt like it was needed. It was just a much-needed meeting, and before anything got any worse. I mean, we felt like, guys was holding things back. They needed to say it or get out, and we had that meeting.
When you talk about darts coming in, obviously, I guess you know that being the guy you are, the star, that they're going to be.
That's why I accept that.
Yeah.
That's why I accept that.
You knew that coming back to New York, that anything happened here is going to be on you.
I mean, I knew that when I came to New York. In any time something is not going the way you want it to go, there's only one player, one person that it goes to, and that's me. So, that's what happens when you wear the white hat. Things happen. People throw things at you. It's just a matter of, can you accept that and keep on rolling with the punches.
Carmelo, where was this meeting? Was it on the road? Was it after a game? Was it a practice?
This was, I think, the day before the Portland game, I think. Saturday. I think it was Saturday.
In Tarrytown or at the
At practice facility, yeah.
I mean, what came out of it in your eyes? Was it productive?
It was a very productive meeting. Like I said, everybody had a platform to say how they felt about what was going on. It wasn't about the system or anything specific like that. It was about what we all can do to be better as a team and get over this hump. And that's what the meeting was solely about.
But no one pointed and said, Carmelo, we need you to do this or that. Or
No, I mean, if somebody feel like I need to take less shots, then I'm with these guys every day, and we laugh and we joke. We're around each other all day long. So, whoever the sources is, I don't like to deal with anonymous sources. I'll try to get to the bottom of it so I can diffuse that and sit down or talk to my team as a team and maybe have another meeting and say that if it is somebody in here that's putting this stuff out there, we need to figure that out and diffuse that, because we don't need that right now, especially when we losing basketball games.
The New York-Boston rivalry heats up with Friday Night Knicks on MSG. Knicks. Celtics. Live coverage begins Friday at 7 on MSG.